Hey everybody, Dober Dawn, and good day to you, wherever you're at in the world. This is my friend, Danilo. You haven't met him before, but he's been very helpful to me here in Serbia. He's basically my translator. I take him wherever I need a translator, to government-built offices. He's helped me with the business agency here. So I brought him into this video to kind of show him to you guys, and he's going to be helping me make some more videos, probably around Novi Sad and where else?
Novi Sad, Belgrade.
Belgrade.
That's, I think for now that's...
Maybe Sombor one day.
Maybe.
So we're here down here at Skadarlija Street, and Danilo suggested that we come down here due to the history. In the 1830, it was originally a gypsy settlement, according to Wikipedia. And then 5 years later, the Turks and Serbs moved in. And at some point in time, an aqueduct was built under the street, which still exists today. So we're going to take you on a little tour of this historical street. I hope you enjoy it. All right, guys, so we just crossed the street. And here's the street. So it goes downhill. Danilo likes downhill challenges. Mm-hmm. He hates walking anywhere we go. But, so here we are, we're in Skadarlija. Oh, look at this building. You just look up. It's beautiful. Look at that. So it's Sunday, so a lot of these businesses will be closed. A lot of places are closed on Sunday in Serbia. Whereas in the US, a lot of places are open on Sunday. I think it would be a great opportunity to maybe make more money for businesses in Serbia to open on Sundays, even though it's culturally, historically and culturally hasn't been done. I think that businesses missing a whole day of revenue per week really hurts businesses. I also feel if their employees don't want to work on Sunday, perhaps there's an opportunity for part-time employment for people that want to work on the weekends, or maybe for students that can want to work Saturday and Sunday. I feel that something that like that could be improved here. So these are all flats up here. And then underneath, there's businesses. And here's our graffiti. In Belgrade, there's lots of graffiti, but it's quite interesting. I think it actually adds character to the area, but that's just my personal opinion. But in the historical zone, graffiti artists, I think, should be a little bit more classy than they have been. But yeah, look at this. It's a cobblestone street. Look at that. Imagine living up there. So the smart businesses seem to be open. And so I was asking Danilo last night when we came here I was wondering why they had a fountain here. And I read that there's an aqueduct under the street that still exists. And so this, I don't know if they built this to signify that or not, but it's kind of weird that there's a fountain here, right where there's an aqueduct, so maybe it has something to do with it, I don't know. Check out this beautiful restaurant. The white tablecloths, it's done so classy. Wow. And then you have all these older buildings, unrenovated, which I like these a lot. I wish I could own one of these. I like the unrenovated look just as much as I do the new renovated look. So, here's another cute little place. Look at that. How'd you like to come eat out here with no masks? Everything is very low cost for US tours here. Hello. See how friendly these people are? And Danilo, what is this building?
This is the Civil Aviation Directorate of the Republic of Serbia.
Oh, the Civil Aviation. So they like the
Civil Aviation, yeah.
Civil Aviation. Yeah, we use FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration in the U.S. So this restaurant's closed. And then here's another restaurant. So looking down, or looking up, that's the street. Wow. So it looks like there's a gallery, an art gallery. Unfortunately, it's closed today. And this looks like someone's apartment building with a parking lot. The exit's right on the historical street. That's kind of neat. So they have art galleries and restaurants on the street. And then a cobblestone street. What year was this renovated, do you think?
Well, just the bottom part, or?
Yeah, the bottom part.
Oh, probably recent. It looks pretty recent.
Wow. Do you know what the statue is of?
Let me see.
Some guy.
Doesn't say anything.
Huh. Must be someone of importance.
Oh, Jure Jakšić. Jure Jakšić, he was a poet. He was a Serbian poet
Oh, wow.
from the 19th century.
Serbian poet from the
Yes.
19th century.
He lived in this house, actually. Yeah, he lived in this house.
Oh, wow.
And he died in here in 1878.
Wow. What was his name?
Jure Jakšić.
Oh, wow.
He was a very well-known Serbian poet.
Oh, cool. So for some reason, their Civil Aviation Administration is right on the historical street. Maybe if they moved out of that building, it could be used for more commercial purposes. What does this sign say? This one looks really old.
Oh, it says, it names some of the actors, very well-known actors, that lived here. Probably in this building. Oh, and a musician, and a sculptor,
Okay.
and
So some famous people live here.
yes, very like famous people that had to do with art.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, from the world of art.
What is that? Is this a restaurant or a bar?
It looks like a kafana.
Oh.
It's like an old-style restaurant.
Cafe.
Well, it's not really a cafe. It's like an old-style restaurant.
So life is very normal here, so if you are tired of the United States and you want to escape for a few days or a few weeks, get out here, guys. There's no reason not to. You don't need a visa. You don't need any tests. It's like it was always before. Look how well people are dressed here. Very classy. I know I've said that in my older videos, but I just can't believe how well people are dressed here. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that like a pretty notable thing in this street, in the kafanas, the restaurant in here is you'll see very often musicians. You'll see musicians playing music for the people who are sitting at their tables eating. So they like approach people and they start playing music, and like you can order songs maybe because they know a lot of songs.
Wow.
They play traditional music, if I can say so. And when they finish, you usually give them some money.
Okay.
A treat.
A tip.
Yeah, a tip. Yes.
And how much of a tip should you give them in 2020?
Well, let's say I don't know, 500, 1,000 dinars. Maybe.
So $5 or $10.
Let's say 10.
10. Yeah, because there's about what, 4 people, 5 people?
Yeah. It's usually a group of people.
A group of people.
Musicians. Yeah, they play music. They would just approach the table and start playing.
Do they walk down the street and do it at different restaurants, or do they hang out at one restaurant?
Well, I would say it's usually one restaurant.
One restaurant? Okay, cool.
I think so. I think so.
They do that in Mexico a lot too, with the mariachi bands. It's an interesting way to support the local arts. So, what is this building? It looks like a communist.
It's an elementary school.
An elementary school.
Mm-hmm. It's just the backside of the building.
Oh, looks like a communist leftover.
It is.
So they have these facades painted on because it looks better than peeling brown, rocks, whatever the other buildings were made out of. But I like the deteriorating look of these buildings in Belgrade. Yeah, so these have been painted so you don't see that. Well, another weird thing about Belgrade and Serbia in general is all of their benches only have two, I don't know what to even call that, two planks on the back. Like, what's up with just not adding a third one? Because I know when I sit in these, it's not very comfortable.
I know.
So that's my criticism of Belgrade, is add another plank to all of your benches. I thought the bench head just was missing it when I first saw it, but all the benches here are the same way. Look at this historical lamp. So we forgot to mention, this is the Bohemian quarter on Skadarlija Street in Belgrade. And there's a hotel and an old brewery. Oh. That looks very renovated. The street is pretty beautiful. So, Americans, you're missing out if you don't come to Belgrade in 2020. I highly recommend coming as soon as possible. There's nothing wrong with this place. There's no attacks. Oh, yeah, there we go.
So here you can see like signs pointing towards the directions of similar Bohemian quarters in other European cities and capitals.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I see Paris.
So the names of Bohemian quarters, just like this one, are listed here on these signs. Yeah, and they're pointing towards the directions where they are.
Very cool. And wherever you're at in Belgrade, there's always a money changer. So I saw one of these buildings in Novi Sad, I think.
Novi Pazar.
What do these signify?
I'm not really sure.
You're not really sure?
I know a thing like this exists in Sarajevo, I think. Maybe Novi Pazar.
Sarajevo. Do you think it's a Muslim thing?
Maybe.
Probably not.
Could be.
Oh, it actually looks Turkish. Of sorts. I don't know. If anyone knows, comment below what this pagoda is, because I've seen it in other cities, and so has Danilo. Oh, look at that. I wonder who thought to put some Roman art on the side of the building. That looks very classy. Wow. So let's go check out the restaurants. I'm not a big food reviewer, so... But there definitely are restaurants here. These look like the lower end ones. Cheaper, not lower end, but just lower cost than from where we just came. This is probably where I would eat if I wasn't on a date. Here's some more Roman art. Look at that. Beautiful. So as you can see, life is very normal here. I'm walking through the streets of Belgrade with a $500 camera, and there's no problem. You would be completely safe if you came to visit. There's a lot of hotels on booking.com. Click below to my booking.com or Airbnb link and check out what's available in Belgrade for a few weeks even. You could probably come here for a few weeks versus a few days in Paris or Berlin because the pricing is so good here. Wow. Look at this fountain. That would be vandalized in about 5 minutes in America. Or probably even Europe now. So we're gonna end this video at the Greek embassy. What street is this?
Francuska, which means French street.
Oh, very nice.
So this is the French street, and ahead of us is Strahinicebana. This street is, by the way, very well known. Strahinicebana street is very well known for cafes, restaurants. Very, yeah, it's very popular.
Wow.
Yes.
So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, Danilo,
You're welcome.
for showing us around, and this was a really good idea today. Because it's Palm Sunday, not very many people were out. But like I said, businesses in Serbia could, I think, greatly benefit by staying open on weekends, Saturday and Sunday.
Yes. Everything here works on the weekends. Like malls, stores, restaurants, basically everything. Like only the state services don't work on the weekends, I think.
Cool. Well, this is Brad and Danilo, and we're here on Skadarlija Street in Belgrade. I'll put the Google Map link to the street in this area, the Bohemian quarter of Belgrade, down below in the description. Don't forget to click the booking.com link in the description or the Airbnb link and sign up, or just check out Airbnbs in Belgrade. Catch you in the next video, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.